Yeah. Oh, yeah. Show's on fire tonight. I'm already feeling it. Show is on fire tonight. DJ Mike White is spinning jams. I feel like I just walked into a lobby of a W hotel at about 10 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I think you do. DJ, keep it going, brother.
Feeling you had earlier.
Yeah, DJ Mike White in the house tonight. But time now for our panel discussion. Let me introduce you to our panelists. He is the owner of Aces Comedy Club in Temecula, and he is perhaps the biggest San Diego State basketball fan of anybody over 40 years old. Say hello to Adam Wasserman, everybody. Yeah. Look at the moves. Look at the moves. She is by far and away the smartest and most beautiful woman on planet Earth. She is an author and she is a rocket scientist. Her book is called Mathphobia, which I have a huge one of. Say hello to Olympia, Lepoint, everybody. All right, Olympia. And here's the guy that brings all the big shows into town for years and years. He has been running what was called the San Diego Sports Arena. It is now called the Valley View Casino Center. Say hello to Ernie Hahn, everybody. Let's go. Morning. Good morning. Here at 9:30 at night. Guys, let me tell you, you've got your whiteboards, you've got your markers. Icebreaker question. Here we go. We were talking about Jay-Z coming to town, Macklemore and Ryan Lewis coming to town. So, guys, here's a question for you. Coolest concert you've ever been to? Oh, easy. Come on. Ernie, you've been to every show in San Diego over the last 30 years.
And a couple of them.
DJ Mike White, come on. You're in the music biz.
Ever went to was Lollapalooza. That was in Las Vegas. About 94, I think.
94.
Beastie Boys and Chili Peppers, L7, Smashing Pumpkins. Yeah, pretty tip-top.
I'm going to go with 1984. Rat opens for Billy Squier at the Hollywood Sportatorium in Hollywood, Florida.
Rat-a-tat.
It was the first time I ever smelled reefer. Not the last.
Not the last.
Back then it was called reefer, by the way. It wasn't called reefer. All right, let's find out what our panelists have come up with. Adam Wasserman, what do you say?
Well, when I was 13, my first concert, do you remember this band? Otis Day and the Nights?
Oh,
From Animal House. They opened up for general public. My brother took me. He ditched me for 3 hours, and I stood in the back by myself. Had a great time. They did a little bit softer than now. They did like 4,000 people on the ground. It was amazing. First concert I ever went to.
My man. All right. Otis Day and the Nights. Nice. Olympia, best concert.
All right, I'm going to go old school on you. Are you ready? Are you ready for this?
Go.
Old school.
Tina Turner.
Bring in some soul.
I'm telling you, I saw this woman, she must have been like in her 60s, dance across the stage, and she had people like maybe in her 20s following her, and they were sweating trying to keep up. And I told myself, I want to be just like she is when I get that age, and I was just impressed with her skills. So it is Tina Turner.
Tina Turner from Olympia, yeah. Ernie Hahn, like I said, you've been to every show at the Sports Arena, the Valley View Casino Center over the last 30 years.
Tina Turner a bunch of times.
What do you got?
U2 in 2005. We opened up the Vertigo World Tour in 2005. It was the first show on the tour, and so people from like 50 countries and press. I did surfboards for the band that we presented them with, and pictures and trade shots, which was the only ones they did on the tour.
Wow.
And it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, right on. Well, to get started, Jay-Z is coming to town. And I'm going to ask you guys this question. First of all, who's going? Number one. Number two, Ernie, you got to tell us, when a rap concert, when an act like Jay-Z comes into San Diego, is this a bigger deal than other kinds of acts?
I think it's a really big deal because we worked really hard to get it. A lot of times these type of shows do multiples in LA or New York, and they bypass San Diego. So in this one in particular, I was really proactive with Live Nation to put the right deal together to get them to come down here. And so I think it's a huge deal.
Ernie, can you book me? My rap name is Lazy. I rap a lot about napping and snacking, snack food.
We've got
put your hands in the.
we got the lounge, which is like 350 capacity, and we could probably partition that off and put you in the corner.
So you got Jay-Z and you got Lazy. Olympia, you planning on coming to this show on Saturday night?
You know what? I am located in Los Angeles, but I think it is worth a trip back down to San Diego to see Jay-Z.
We can take care of that.
You know what I really like about Jay-Z? Jay-Z is not only creative, he is a businessman. he is able to not only book and create new talent for people to see, but he's able to bring in crowds and redirect himself and rebuild himself with a new marketing strategy every single time. And when I look at what he's done with Beyonce, and when he's what he's done with Rihanna, and looking at his own tour, he is exactly a strong businessman, and that's what I like.
Kaplan.
Well, no,
like Kaplan.
no, he's not. You know what he is? He's smarter, because that guy can create multi-million-dollar artists, and he can make up his own songs where, once again, his only lyric is
That's right. Audience.
All right, so guys, besides Jay-Z happening here in town, big story nationally, can drones really deliver products from Amazon? We have with us a rocket scientist tonight. Olympia, what's going to happen the first time one of those drones lands on somebody and Amazon gets sued? What do you think? I mean, in all seriousness.
Yeah, truthfully, I really appreciate Amazon because of the fact that they have created a new idea to deliver, I should say, systems to a large mass population. But if we look at what happens with the federal flight requirements, for the drones to be in the air is a long time from now. They have to, one, make sure that they can, how should I say, make sure that the federal guidelines are actually passed. And then plus two, once they are passed and then these drones are in the air, then it becomes security measures.
Yeah, I feel like there's going to be huge air traffic issues. By the way, I feel like they're going to have to hire a bunch of 13-year-old kids to sit with like joysticks to operate all of these drones.
But if you look at what happens if you go to the hood, there's like gunshots everywhere. All
Yeah,
shoot down the drone and then someone get your package.
I think sales of BB guns go up 400% immediately, and you sit at home and try to take down a drone.
I love this. What a funny thought. I hadn't thought about that.
But you got to think about it. Who keeps your packages safe? So right now we have a delivery person. That delivery person signs off, make sure that your signature is there. But these drones, they can be flying, and who knows if it drops in the wrong backyard?
Right.
What if a dog gets it? I mean, so
And you know, on day three, they're going to be delivering weed. Now we're
oh no!
You know, pizzas. Will they do pizzas? I'm back for that.
Well, I think honestly, they're saying that Amazon is saying that they might be able to get you your order in 30 minutes from the time you order it. I mean, honestly, you're going to have to call Amazon to go to Domino's to pick up your pizza to get it there faster.
There's requirements that if they are to deliver these packages within a short amount of time frame, there are restrictions. For example, the restriction is that the package can't be over 55 pounds. So these are things that you have to think about. How do you ship books?
Listen, I'm no rocket scientist. All right, I'm no rocket scientist. I was going to be, but gross my palate.
Maybe
my junior college classes.
How about a brain surgeon? Maybe a brain surgeon. Were you brain surgeon?
Hey, you may not be a rocket scientist, but I know you are a big Aztec basketball fan. Real quick question for you guys. The Aztecs win this past weekend, combined with the Chargers' loss this past weekend. The Aztecs are high, the Chargers are low. Are the Aztecs becoming the bigger sports story in San Diego? What do you guys think?
Oh, for sure. Hands down. It's huge right now. There's so much excitement. The game Friday up in Orange County were full effect. All the fans were there from San Diego. Sunday's game at the Pond was unbelievable. They've taken over. The Chargers tipping, Aztecs peaking.
Ernie, you've been in the sports business in town forever, though.
Well, they're creating an atmosphere, which the students have started that. They got a great team. Even though we couldn't watch the game, you could hear this last weekend Hank and those guys talking about several times that there wasn't the atmosphere at the Q.
Yeah.
It wasn't full. It didn't have that. That's a big part of the experience you want to have.
What I really enjoy is that there is a big push and there's a big pump towards these sports, and that brings in crowd and it brings in business. And so I'm really thankful that there are people driving over here to San Diego to be a part of this part of the sports. Yeah. So we'll have more revenue in this.
And it's fun. I said, even if you're not in the basketball, my 6-year-old kid can stare at the show, the student section, for those who don't know. The show is amazing. It's a show in itself. Literally, my kid will watch that for half the time.
Look at this. The Chokers rather than the Chargers. I know fans are down right now on the Chargers, but they're high on the Aztecs. In fact, when we come right back, I'm going to ask this panel, because I know Ernie has some really strong opinions about it, and Olympia was talking about bringing in business. The ongoing stadium debate that happens in this town after a blackout this past weekend, we'll get to that next. Everybody stay with us here on Kaplan Live. Great job so far, panel.